Hello, fire signs. Happy Friday, and welcome to your daily focus tarot. So, we have the Three of Swords for you. The Three of Swords, this talks about wisdom. It talks about wisdom gained from pain and using that knowledge in order to open new doors and new paths and move forward in your life. It talks about, it can talk about not using your intuition, bringing on this pain, bringing on an issue that you tried to avoid dealing with, and it suddenly breaks open, and there was this deception, be it from another person or from yourself, and now this issue is wide open, and there's this potential for learning and transformation. This can be the end of something that you thought was going to be long term. We have the Three of Pentacles here, and the Three of Cups is clarifiers. The Three of Cups talks about, in this deck in particular, I feel it talks about destiny, and it talks about long term and the fates, but it's also talking about collaboration, celebration, friendship, community efforts in order to achieve stuff. In the Three of Pentacles, this is talking about planning. It's talking about coming up with a long-term solution in order to grow your health or grow your career and finances and material possessions. There was something that you were planning for. You wanted more clarity on how to have this abundance, on how to grow this idea or this plan that you had for your long-term success, maybe even for your community or for your friends. You were trying to get clarity on that, and something has interrupted that. We've got the Devil, and the Devil energy, this talks about awareness of anything that you've repressed, anything that you have felt you couldn't deal with, you didn't like about yourself, you didn't like about this other person or this community, this collaboration, this project, anything that you didn't like about, anything you felt was dark and negative and wasn't something you could be proud of. You could be becoming aware of that energy or those thoughts. We have the Page of Pentacles. She is studying and learning about the situation, and then she's getting a message either from what she's studying and learning, she's getting an aha moment, or she could be getting an external message. But this is telling you to be aware of whatever those darker things are, whatever those thoughts or emotions that you repressed are. These are changing with the Wheel of Fortune, and there is something new coming in. There is this new potential, either for love or for creativity, to be in the flow, that golden flow of water there, of creativity. There is something new coming in. There's this potential with this change, opening the door, dropping these burdens, and starting a new cycle. But when you're learning, you need to be aware of the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Emperor. These specifically came out for the Page of Pentacles. When I asked for them, the Emperor talks about putting structures into place, routines, habits, things that calm down any sort of chaos, any sort of area where there's a lot of frustration, there's a lot of confusion. The Emperor is taking control of that. He's taking responsibility, and he's protecting what he's already worked hard for, while keeping the expansion in check, while keeping this forward growth in check. He takes that responsibility on for himself, but you need to be aware that you could be having unrealistic expectation with this Nine of Cups in reverse. There could be something hidden or something that was repressed with that devil energy that comes to light, and it makes this situation a little more complex, a little more difficult, and you may need to practice that diplomacy. The Nine of Cups in reverse can also talk about being out of harmony with your environment. So when you're thinking about what it is that you want to achieve and how you want to end this cycle, you need to really look at what are your goals, what are your values, what are your priorities, what are the goals and priorities of other people. Don't give in to like overindulgence or bad behavior when you're looking at this. Don't give in to like negative thinking. Really take the authority on the situation, and that's part of what you're learning to do in order to end the cycle and have this change that you want and this creative growth. That was kind of a lot. I hope that you have a good Friday. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.